Greetings all, thank you for joining me once again. We're going to be looking at the solo from Never Again by Killswitch Engage. Let's take a look. Okay, like most Killswitch Engage songs, we're in drop C tuning, which is C, G, C, F, A, D. So get yourself in tune and we'll get started. Okay, let's take a look at the first section. I want to do a slide into 7 of the 3rd string. And I go into this little phrase here. So you notice for most of that phrase I was pedaling that 7th fret of the 4th string. I keep coming back to that same note. So the start of that was 7 of the 4th to 10 of the 2nd, then 7 of the 4th, and then 8 of the 2nd. Then we do a similar idea here. I'm playing 7 of the 4th to 10 of the 3rd, 7 of the 4th, 9 of the 3rd, 7 of the 4th, 7 of the 3rd. So go. Let's put that all together from the slide at the start. All slightly muted as well, and then I go into this. So what I've got here is I play 7, and then 10, and then pull off from the 10 back to the 7. Okay, then I use that momentum from the pull off to the 10 to the 7 to slide to the 5. Okay, once I'm at that 5, I hit it again and hammer to 7th fret, so it'll go. Let's try the whole thing thus far. Then we'll go into this high melodic bit. So let's slow that down. I'm sliding into 13 of the 1st and then playing 12. Then slight slide in to 17 of the 1st. Then I play 15 of the 2nd and then 14 of the 3rd. So to go all together. And then I want to end that whole section on 15 of the 1st. So let's try all of section 1 now. Nice and slow. Okay, let's take a look at the second section. It's a little bit trickier than the first. I'm doing a pull off from 17 to 12 and then 13 to 12, both on the 1st string. Okay, then after that I jump to 13 of the 2nd string and then jump back down to 12 of the 1st. And I'm going to do that phrase exactly the same twice in a row. Okay, then I do roughly the same idea. The pull-offs are exactly the same, 17, 12, 13, 12 on the 1st string, but this time the note that I go to is 15 on the 2nd string, and then that'll jump back to 12 as well. And I do that idea twice as well, exactly the same. So it's nearly the same thing 4 times, it's just the first 2 little chunks have 13th fret on the 2nd string and the second 2 have the 15th. So I'll play it all nice and slow. Hopefully that makes sense, and then I go into this little shreddy run. Alright, let's slow that down. I'm playing 17, 15, 12 on the 1st string, and then 15, 12. Okay? The next part's very, very similar, but I've just got a 15 in front of the phrase. So now the next one's going to go... So I'm going 15, 17, 15, 12, and then 15, 12 again at the end. So all together, nice and slow. Okay, then from there I want to slide from 15 to 20, and then hit the 20 again when I get there. And then after that I want to do 2 bends on the 20th fret of the 1st string. So I go. Alright, let's try the whole section nice and slow. Okay, the last section is this tap run. Most of the strings have 2 taps with the pointer finger on them. There's only 1 without it. So once you get the rhythm right, sorry, you notice the emphasis of this, the groups of 2 gets a little bit more predictable. So the start of that, I'm doing a hammer on 13, 15, 17 on the first string, and I've got a tap on 18, and I do this tap and pull off to 17 twice. After I've done the second tap, I roll backwards, so I go 18, 17, 18, 17, and then pulling off to the 15, 13. Okay, then I do a similar idea on the string above, but I'm just going to play from the 18 tap and then roll back. So I'm doing the tap on 18 and then 17, 15, 13, all on my left hand. So I'll go, sorry. Then after the second string, all the other strings are going to have groups of 2 on the tap. So let's have a look at the third string. I'm tapping 19 twice, and I'm pulling off to that 17 twice, and then rolling back 15, 14. Okay, and then I do the same thing on the fourth string as well. So I'm tapping 19 twice, and both of those taps are pulling off to the 17, and then I just roll. So the whole thing thus far. Hope that's making sense. And then when I get to the 5th string, I go. So what I've got here is a 19 tap that's pulling off to 17, so I do 2 of those. And then I roll 19, sorry, then I go roll from 17 to 15 to 13. And then a similar idea here. The tap stays in the same spot, but the left hand position changes very slightly. So I do 2 taps, but this time I'm pulling off to the 15, and then I'm rolling back 15, 13, 12. Sorry. So back to back. Okay, and then after I've done that pull off, I hit 15 again, vibrato it a little, and then slide out. And that's the whole tap run. Let's take it nice and slow. And that's the Never Again solo. Hope you guys have enjoyed that. I'll catch you real soon.